Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're having a wonderful week so far. This week on our weekly live mini training, we are talking all about sleep. So I want to know, are you watching this live? Or are you watching this replay? And let us know, how many hours do you get of sleep each night? Just drop that down in the comments below. The recommendation for adults is usually 7 to 9 hours a night. Most adults end up getting around 6 hours or so. I know that can fluctuate, especially if you have young kids who are just starting to get into better sleep cycles, but sometimes your kids might wake up in the middle of the night and have bad dreams or whatever it is. And I understand that that's going to cause some of the issues as far as like getting enough sleep, that 7 to 9 hours. But knowing that we can still have good sleep hygiene around that time is going to be really helpful. So why is sleep so important for weight loss? Number one, the recovery and repair on our bodies happen when we are sleeping. So during that time, our hormone levels balance out, our heart rate decreases, our blood pressure decreases, that stress response on our bodies goes down. When we experience stress throughout the day, we have these flashes of cortisol level fluctuations, which then can play with fat storage and energy storage and how we are digesting and utilizing food. We need that time in bed, ideally that 7 to 9 hours each night, to help bring us back to baseline, to help reduce that stress, that mental stress on our body, as well as physical stress on our body, as well as to promote recovery. Sorry, there we go. My little tripod's not working as well today. So to be able to have that recovery time on our bodies for us to be feeling good too. So having that 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night is really going to be helpful with resetting and repairing and refocusing. Sleep is not going to be the only thing that impacts our energy level. Obviously the quality of sleep, but our food as well, which is something that we help our clients with inside of our signature nutrition coaching program. So if you're feeling like I'm getting all the sleep and my energy's still like crap, you're probably not eating enough or you're not eating in balance, which we can definitely help you with that inside of our program. So sleep is important because it's resetting those cortisol levels. It's bringing that stress down off of our bodies. We are feeling so much better when we are well rested and have less stress. But also sleep too is going to help with refreshing our memory, to lock in memories from the day, to help with our word finding and all of that as well. So if we're not getting enough sleep, we're not going to be feeling great. Studies have been showing that being in bed at least for 8 hours a night can also help with weight loss. Why is that? Well, we get regular hunger cues when we are up and moving around. So let's say you eat dinner at 7 and then you're up still at midnight, kind of putzing around, not really winding down for the night. Your blood pressure is still elevated. Your heart rate is still elevated. You're probably going to get regular hunger signs. Now, you may not need to eat. You probably have gotten enough in throughout the day and you're ready to go fall asleep. But if we are up for more hours, we have that inconsistent bedtime, we're going to have more hunger cues. We're going to end up eating more. You're going to be in that environment where you might be more triggered or activated to go and grab food because you're seeing commercials, you're in the kitchen, you see stuff that's out on the counter. So having that regular bedtime and saying like I eat dinner at 7 and then when I get ready for bed, I'm in bed by 9, 9:30, 10 o'clock, whatever it is, that can help to reduce our intake overall to help with recovery and then help with weight loss. When we are up later, we're running into more of those instances or peer pressure for us to have something even when we may not be hungry. So getting that solid regular bedtime and trying to not stay up too late can really be helpful on this weight loss journey. It is also going to be helpful too because usually we're not eating, or I encourage you not to eat too close to your bedtime, let's say within 2 hours or so, because that can impact your blood sugar levels. That is then going to impact your falling asleep and staying asleep. If you're having high amounts of carbohydrates right before you go to bed, you might find that you are tossing and turning, unable to kind of settle down and get comfortable because your body's blood sugar level is elevated as your body is shooting off insulin to bring it back down into normal range. If we try to slow down our food intake around that 2 hours or so prior to bedtime, slow down our water intake as well so we're not going to the bathroom multiple times throughout the day or throughout the evening, that'll really be helpful with getting more restful sleep, able to fall asleep and stay asleep too. Now, things that might be helpful with sleep, maybe something like a chamomile tea or an herbal tea, having a solid nighttime routine, washing your face, reading a book, trying to not be on screens like your phone or the TV or your computer right before bed because it's stimulating your brain, which is going to make it harder for you to calm down. So maybe you grab a book and you read that about 30 minutes or so prior to bedtime. You might even find that you are falling asleep while you are trying to fall asleep while you are trying to read that book. So having that solid routine, your body likes routine. It likes to know what can expect. Obviously, we don't want to incorporate excess eating into that routine, but if we know, this is what I'm doing and we're helping our bodies settle down and bring our stress level down, maybe it's yoga before bed or Pilates, that can really be helpful with resetting our clocks and helping us get the best sleep that's out there. Keeping your room dark. I like to turn the clock away from my bed. That way I don't have the bright clock light in my eyes. Keeping the room colder. Maybe you like to use the weighted blanket because you like that pressure on you. All of those things are going to be really helpful with falling asleep and staying asleep. And I even recently learned that if you wrap the pillow around your neck, that's going to help with cushioning your neck so that you're not getting as much neck pain when you are sleeping. So establishing regular bedtime, not trying to eat too close to bed, knowing that we want to really get that at least 8 hours in bed each night is also going to help with weight loss. Sleep and water are huge things that cost us nothing that are going to help the most with sustainable weight loss and your energy levels overall. So if you're not getting enough sleep, let's start establishing a regular bedtime. Let's start establishing a nice nighttime routine, and maybe let's incorporate in something like melatonin, or if you need to eat before bed, something with protein that's going to help with making more melatonin and the tryptophan to help you fall asleep and stay asleep. So sleep is one of the most underrated things, but it's going to be the biggest difference to help you on your weight loss journey and also to help you with your energy level overall. So start setting that bedtime, getting into a solid sleep routine. I want to know, what questions do you have on this topic? What are you currently concerned about with your sleep? Do you feel like you're getting enough? Is it hard for you to get out of bed first thing in the morning? Tell us down in the comments below. Next week, we're going to have the announcement for our May Masterclass, which is going to be happening May 23rd at 7:30 p.m. If you have ever said, I feel like my metabolism is so low, I can only lose weight if I'm eating only 800 calories a day, you're having a hard time concentrating throughout the day, this masterclass will be for you. Right now, you can join it through our masterclass membership, which is only $29 a month. You get the masterclass, which is valued at $50 each month. That's what we offer it for. You get a monthly Q&A call where you can ask me any questions for those 30 minutes that the masterclass membership is on there for, as well as 10% off other programs and coaching. This is a $300 value for only $29 a month. If you are interested in joining the Masterclass membership and saving money on the Masterclass that is dropping next week and happening May 23rd, comment below membership and I will send you over the link to join. Like I said, $29 a month, no minimum commitment. You can join or leave it at any time. You just let us know. Have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. If you're not on our email list, you definitely want to check that out. Just shoot us a message and we'll make sure that you're on there, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya.